Hi, Don here, and thanks for joining. It just occurred to me that a lot of new preppers are not familiar with the dirt. I know it sounds funny, but it's very, very true. Some people have never even planted a garden, and that's another thing you need to learn how to do. Okay, so we'll start with the garden. First, you'll start in like the spring. You'll get you a very small area, maybe 4 feet by 4 feet, and you'll start turning the ground. Turn the ground 1 week, turn it the second week, just to loosen up the dirt. Then if you have like dead leaves, then you will start putting some of those in the dirt, and you can use that for mulch. Then you will find some easy to grow, inexpensive vegetable seeds, and read the directions and plant them accordingly. Then what you can do, once that plant starts growing, another thing you can do is to cut your grass. Let that grass dry out and take some of that grass and plant it, put it on the ground around your plant. You can use that to prevent too many weeds from growing up. It won't get out of control. A lot of people will not garden because they don't want to be out there pulling those weeds. So that's a big help. And a tip for easy to grow plants, I would say tamaleos, which is a Mexican tomato. You don't have to like them, you just need to grow them. Or radish. You need to get familiar with the dirt. Don't forget to water your plant. You don't have to do it every day. That's another reason people don't garden. Do it every other day or twice a week. But just make sure you put plenty of water on your plant. And another thing you need to do is to just play with your shovel. Dig it in the dirt. Turn that dirt over. Find a spot somewhere where it's not going to bother your neighbors or whatever, where that you're messing with the dirt, turning it over, making your yard look ugly. But you need to get the feel of dirt on your shovel. You need to know what the weight feels like, what dirt feels like. Put your hands in there and touch it. Sounds ridiculous, but it's very, very important. You may have to use dirt as a cover one day. You don't know what's going to happen when shit hits the fan. You may have to dig a little hole and sit down in there for a minute. And you can't do it if you're afraid of dirt, or you're very unfamiliar with dirt. I mean, everyone doesn't play in dirt, so it's not ridiculous to think that you may not know what dirt feels like or might not be familiar with dirt, so don't feel bad. It's a very common thing. And I don't know why preppers never really talked about it, at least the ones that I've seen. So don't get offended, prepper, if you've already talked about this subject. But I just thought that it was important to touch on that subject with the seed planting and the gardening. Making it super simple with the gardening. It doesn't have to be terribly complicated or complex. You don't have to just have a greenhouse and all this, good stuff to be able to grow something to eat, to sustain yourself, to sustain life. Things grow really, really easy. Actually, it's some things that are hard to grow, but for the most part, getting a vegetable to grow is not hard. It's controlling the weeds that's hard. And you can do that with dead grass. You can do that with dead grass. Them weeds, I don't know why, but they will not grow around that dead grass that's around your plant. But your plant will continue to flourish. So try that. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and share. And until next time, good bucking out.